I was 21 and I collapsed. Been on the floor without a pulse for about 8 minutes. Max performed CPR for an additional 8 minutes. They determined that I had suffered from cardiac arrest and that because my brain had been deprived of oxygen for so long, I had 2 strokes and I had severe liver damage. I had a 99% chance that I would not make it.
Growing up with diabetes, it was hard, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't understand that I was different than other kids around me.
I basically collapsed on the floor because I started feeling just a lot of pain. I lost my vision altogether, so I couldn't see anything, and I was just sort of laying there having trouble breathing. What they explained to me is that I had a tear in my heart, in one of the arteries, and they needed to go in and repair it.
When I was 12 years old, I was unexpectedly diagnosed with dilated cardiomyopathy. A virus had attacked my heart and it was unable to recover. Before my diagnosis, I was a normal, healthy, active 12-year-old kid. By the time we found out, a heart transplant was my only way forward.
I ended up spending 2 weeks in the hospital. Your golden ticket out the door is Boston Scientific's emblem SICD. I was able to go back to school on time. I graduated on time. And in that June, started working for Boston Scientific. This device, it gives me the peace of mind to really live a normal life.
When I was 6 years old, I actually was one of the first adolescents to get onto the Omnipods. You don't realize how much you're actually doing until you don't have to do it anymore, which is what I've kind of realized. It's so cool, I'll just look at my pump and with the automated insulin delivery, it will be giving me insulin when I'm a little bit higher, which is so cool because I would have to do that before and now I don't have to worry about it.
They told me that they were going to put in the Impella as a heart pump that would also help my heart rest after they were able to repair it. The amount of gratitude that I feel for being able to survive something that a lot of people don't. To have had the care that I had, to have the support that I had.
I like to say that I'm here today because of a doctor, a donor, and divine intervention. But I'm also here because of the amazing work being done in the medtech industry.
I firmly believe that the people that make this technology, these technologies, are heroes. I'm inspired by their stories every day. I'm inspired by their dedication. I work harder because I know how hard they're working to change the world. That is why I do what I do.
Every day I wake up excited about what's next, about what the future holds, and knowing that not only our team, but the industry chooses to use their superhero powers for good, and we continue to see it every single day pay off.
In April of last year, my husband was struck while riding his bicycle. So very quickly, my work life and my personal life collided, and it became very real, the impact that medical devices are having.
It was my daughter. When she was 6 years old, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor. It was inoperable. They really couldn't do much. It was right on the brainstem. And they gave her a very poor prognosis. So after 3 or 4 years of a series of surgeries and this particular new technology they'd come out with, it saved her life.
I talk to the doctor every morning on the screen. There was a set procedure that came up on your screen every morning. Take your blood pressure, do your weight, check my oxygen. That kind of gives you a safe feeling.
There's something so great about coming to work and you're developing not just any device, a medical device, one that really could positively impact people.
We want to make a difference in other people's lives. We want to work on medical devices or in fields that have a strong impact on society and on the well-being of people in general.
Everyone's really passionate about what they do, which is great to be around, being new to the workforce and to the medical device industry.
I love working here because what I do helps the patient to get the surgery, and when I do that, I feel very grateful because what I do is to help people.
I am passionate about helping people, saving lives, and just innovating.
I noted just a little bit of swelling under the angle of my mandible. Wasn't a big deal, thought it was just a little lymph node and basically blew it off as a typical physician. Wouldn't think much. We've felt lymph nodes in our neck. But then I thought, wait a minute, I have an entire imaging system sitting in my hand. Why don't I look at it? And as it turns out, I saw them very quickly and found a tumor in the back of my throat, and I had discovered a metastatic cancer with our device. And what Butterfly did for me was accelerated that time from what's wrong with me or I'm sick till I'm on the road to recovery.
When my wife got terminal cancer and died of breast cancer, I just changed everything in my career path. I had a goal, and that was to improve breast cancer care, period.
I believe in waking up every morning with a sense of purpose and going to bed every night with a sense of accomplishment, and there's just no better place than healthcare to be able to get that satisfaction and that feeling.
All of a sudden you're realizing that every single day I go to work, and while I'm creating some really cool things, I'm helping patients' lives.
When I hear other people's stories, I'm inspired. When I share my story, I get excited all over again. The only way that MedTech innovation keeps happening is if people share the stories of what their journey has been.